I feel like there's something I could talk about, and it's that, like, I finally tried out the HoloCure game, the Vampire Survivors HoloLive thing.
Yeah,
As someone who has not played Vampire Survivors, yeah, this is pretty fun.
it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty well made, surprisingly.
HoloCure gives you more control than Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that there's like a strafe mechanic that's non-Vampire Survivors or something.
Yeah, you know how you can aim like certain attacks have
Yeah.
projectiles and you can aim it?
You can like twin
Yeah,
stick it.
yeah, basically. Yeah, HoloCure's more like a twin stick shooter with certain attacks. Vampire Survivors has
Yeah.
attacks that shoot in a certain direction or do a certain thing and you don't control where it goes.
Huh. Because, like, I noticed that one of the upgrades was, like, well, quote-unquote upgrades, one of the enhancement stickers where you get, is that it's like, oh yeah, your attacks shoot backwards now. And I'm like, okay, cool, so it's just a minor annoyance.
Yeah, there's also the trumpet, which doesn't do anything but plays a sound every time you use your main weapon.
Yeah.
There's one that makes your attacks like do your main weapon do rainbow effects.
I know I, like, brought that up to someone on the Discord because I was playing it on, like, a Discord stream, and I was like, oh good, I got the thing that makes my weapon shoot backwards, and they're like, yeah, that could be useful, so if you're, like, running away, maybe you could, like, I'm like, no, you can just aim where you shoot. This is actually useless.
It's absolutely useless. Also, yo.
Yeah, what's going on, Soul? uh, Crap, Flo, I think it was before? I'll just call you Soul, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm going to forget what the username was before, like, fairly quickly, I feel like.
I didn't even know that was Flo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, who did you get? Who you playing as?
I unlocked all the characters,
Nice.
and I was immediately like, wow, that took so many points. And I look over, it's like, damn it, I have 0 upgrades. I'd actually, like, start doing that.
Got all the characters. Now time to buy upgrades.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where I unlocked the full cast, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, I have everyone. Ask how I want to play Callie, like Mori Callie or whatever her name is. She seems cool.
Yeah, Callie's good.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll just use the starting character. As look at the points, I'm like, wait a minute, how much do I use on this other stuff?
Hey, it's fine. It's good to have them.
Yeah.
And they're gonna add more to the roster.
I hope
if you
so,
saw in if you saw in the gotcha thing, there's like shadowed out characters. It's HoloLive Indonesia is next, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay. Man, I didn't even know there was a HoloLive Indonesia, but I guess that makes sense.
Oh yeah, HoloLive is huge.
I'm just wondering, like, it feels crazy that, like, I don't know much about VTubers. I only know about, like, a handful of them. I know Pecora, and somehow she is not in the game yet.
Yeah,
that
I think
feels wild to me.
I think it's just because she's a later gen and they just haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay, yeah, like she's, newer. Okay,
yeah, because what they have right now is like Gen 0 and like 1 maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there, it's like, man, where are they gonna add my girl, the crazy, insane rabbit who just kills people?
I'm sure she'll get added. She'll probably get in after Indonesia. I don't know.
Probably,
I say that. I don't know. I don't even know what generation she is. But yeah, the game's fun.
I have one question, and there's like a character whose attacks are they bite people and they're special bans people.
Oh, Mel? Yeah, she's a vampire.
Oh, okay. I actually okay.
I don't know much about her. I just know she's a vampire.
I feel like all I want to know is what the fuck is the context on, like, the band Super, where she just forms a big symbol around herself, runs around, and, like, bans people in HoloCure.
Did you see what her model, well, not her model, but like her sprite, and by extension, her model looks like?
Yes?
Okay, so I think
Is
joke. I don't know much about her. All I can assume is that her model is too revealing, and she's probably gotten banned over it at some point.
Okay, because odds and sure if it was like, oh, does she ban people in the chat, or did she get banned from something in the past and it was like a thing? I don't know. I'll have to look into that, I guess.
Am I in the right Discord? Yeah, I'm in. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the VC chat. This is her model.
Yeah, because I saw in, like, the sprite form, so I don't know how bad is in the actual, like, Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, seeing it non-sprite form, that is a lot.
Yeah, I think that's the joke. She probably got banned for her revealing model, and that's the joke.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Man. I'm going honest, after I got through with this stream, well, after I get through with this, I probably won't immediately go into that again, but if I have time, I'll probably, like, do a match or whatever. Jeez.
Yeah, a lot of the new characters are really strong. Akai Hato, also known as Hachima, is really good.
Which one is that, the nurse?
No, she's, so I don't know if you probably know her better as Hachima, and she's like crazy. She has like a multiple personality thing going on with her character.
Which one is it? I do not recognize these names.
Unfortunately, that's okay. Hold on. It's hard to describe because like most of the the most recent characters are like blondes. So it's like, oh, it's the blonde one. That doesn't help.
Hato?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I would have no way to describe this character other than they're just blonde with. I don't think I've even, like, played this one yet. Jeez.
Yeah. So her gimmick is. So do you have supers unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. Her super ability is on a really short cooldown, and she switches between her personalities, and her attacks become different, and her stats become different.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah.
And one of her upgrades is when you switch personalities, you gain the traits of both of her forms.
Wait. So she, like, does both at once? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, she's on the roster. She's listed as Akai Hato, and that's like the nice like idol persona. And then Hachima's the crazy one who at one point did a stream where she cooked and ate a tarantula.
Wait, actually?
Actually.
Wait, what? Okay.
I'm not kidding. That's why one of her abilities is that spider cooking, which is the item. Spider cooking is based off of her, and she makes it.
Oh,
if she has it, it's stronger.
Okay, holy crap! I didn't even realize that was the reference. Okay, yeah, I don't know VTubers. This person scares me.
Good. That's the right feeling. She went kind of like she did the crazy thing, and like she depicted like her like other persona dying to like her crazy one, and like she got in trouble on YouTube for going a little too far with it.
Oh jeez. Okay,
she's also apparently crazy when it comes to building like really intricate like bullcrap in Minecraft.
Wait.
Yeah.
Something just clicked and it's going to make no sense and mean like nothing for anyone, because I don't know if I do have the time to explain the context, but is she the roof deck killer? Because it's like this, no one's going to understand what I'm talking about. Because there's like,
is that what this is commonly known as?
listen, there's like a freaking super obscure. Alright, so I learned this from the Darjilman channel because one of the guys there was involved in this crap. Like, there's apparently like an obscure true crime podcast that they did where they wanted to fake a true crime podcast about like a serial killer that would make like Rube Goldberg machine style like overly elaborate contraptions to decapitate people. and they just called him the Rube Deck Killer, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna fool people for real with this. And they like put it out there, and then like immediately, you know, first off, like, people saw through it immediately, like, just instantly, because of course, right?
Yeah.
Like, just immediately people are like, oh, okay, so it's like, yeah, this is just a fake thing, and that's stupid and, like, terrible. You're, like, corrupting the, you know, like, authenticity of true crime or whatever. So it's like the people who are like into this that did digging already like had it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is like a robbery. And the people who thought was real were like arguably even angrier because like they had fake audio recordings using like a bunch of like different celebrities. This is like a like actual like thing. So it's like, it's wild they like ever thought this would work, because it's like, oh, like, I guess, you know, this famous guy is just like voicing a character in the whatever. But it's like they had fake voice clips of like people presumably screaming for their lives and dying and stuff that they like, you know, completely fake. But it's like they're trying to sell this like it's a real event to like, you know, do some guerrilla marketing. So the people who thought was real thought they were listening to like actual people like die and be tortured and stuff, and they were like genuinely upset about it. So nobody was happy. It's like, man, if it was the time and they're like even remotely interested in like check out the Darman Gilman channel. I forget what it's called, but it's like it's probably not hard to find if you look up a Rube Deck Killer. Holy crap, that's like a whole crazy, because it's like the guy on the channel who was like behind like writing that crap, not directed, he just took the job to write it. Was like being kind of pushed into it is like, oh, this isn't gonna work, but whatever, I'll get my paycheck. And like he had to start posting about online for the, you know, job, and like doing the whole like, you know, circuit with it. To which like people started like calling it out and getting angry, and the creative team and the higher ups were like, no, go on Reddit, like say a bunch of nice things about it. We need good press. And he was like freaking out like, okay, I guess I'll just make a bunch of different accounts and just like make fake praise for the show. To which people also found him out pretty quickly and started like giving him crap over it. And it was just this whole just insane, crazy, like, nightmare scenario where this horrible idea was just falling apart in every possible way. Oh, man. But yeah, that was a whole crazy thing. But yeah, HoloCure, it's a good game. Do not eat tarantulas.
I would advise against it.
I don't know if that's dangerous. I would say it's probably harmful for the tarantula.
Probably. Like I said, I didn't do too much this week. Have a Nice Death came out like yesterday, like the full release of that game.
Oh
I
yeah,
shielded it.
that. Yeah.
I shielded on the Discord. I'll shield it here. It's a good game. It's a
Yeah.
roguelike platformer thing.
Good game seems good.
Yeah.